Imagine our strategy uses an indicator which is not in the indicator list of the ESP. For example, here we have a custom indicator ABC. At first, we have to copy this indicator and its source code in MetaTrader Indicators folder. For finding the Indicators folder, go to File menu and click on Open Data folder, and then go in MQL4 folder, and then Indicators. Paste indicator files here. Let's come back to MetaTrader and check. Refresh indicators to see ABC in list. If I add this indicator on chart, we can see this indicator has 3 parameters: K, M, and price. Now, open ESP settings and create a custom indicator with its name to use the output of this indicator. Here we set my ABC as name, and we set type on custom indicator. And we write in parameters field ABC, 0. ABC is the name of indicator, and 0 is the buffer number of indicator. Some indicators have more than one buffer. For example, let's add ABC to chart and check it out. As it can be seen, it draws a line and a histogram. Normally, indicators use a separate buffer for each line to draw. To read the value of each line, we should know its buffer number. We can figure out the buffer number from the codes. Let's look at the codes of this indicator. I open the indicator source file. Here you can see this indicator has 2 buffers. Let's check buffer index for each. Find set index buffer in codes to check the buffer number. Here, buffer 0 and buffer 1. Buffer 0 is assigned to ABC buffer, and buffer 1 is assigned to signal buffer. Also here you can see the buffer 0 is histogram, and buffer 1 is the line. You don't need to know coding to find the buffers. You can simply just try different buffer numbers to see the value and figure out the indexes. Let's come back to ESP. Here, we want to add 2 buffers to the ESP and use them as the entry conditions. Let's open the ESP first. In step 1, we add 2 indicators here. Indicator 1 for read the buffer 0 and indicator 2 for read the buffer 1. Let's start with indicator 1. Name. This is just a name, whatever you want. Let's say B0. Next is type. Here, custom indicator. And shift. For now, we set it on 0, that it means we want to read value of the current candle. And parameters. ABC, 0, which means first buffer. And for indicator 2 which give us buffer 1. Name. This one we call it B1. Next is type. Custom indicator. And shift. Here also we set it on 0. And parameters. ABC, 1. OK. Done. Let's see the result. Click on OK button. Wait a second till ESP panel comes on the chart. Click on Indicators button here to show indicators. Perfect. We added buffer 0 and buffer 1 and we can see here values of these buffers. As we can see, the value of histogram on candle 0 is 0.003665, which ESP rounded the number for 5 decimal points and shows 0.00367. And here, value of line on candle 0 is 0.005188 and ESP shows 0.00519, which is same as what we get by the ESP. Let's get value of this candle by the ESP. This is candle shift 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's set ESP for shift 7. We go to ESP settings and change the shifts of indicators to 7. First here. This one also. Done. Let's check the result again. Click on OK. Here is histogram and line values for candle 7. Let's compare them with indicator values. Perfect. Now, we can use these two indicators to define our desired conditions for buy and sell. Let's try a simple test strategy and see the results in the strategy tester of the MetaTrader. First, we open Strategy Tester and select the Easy Strategy Builder. Let's build a simple strategy based on ABC indicator. We go to the ESP settings. Let's add two indicators for buffer 0 and 1. First indicator 1, which we set for buffer 0, that is the histogram. Next, indicator 2, which we set for buffer 1, that is the line. Now, we can write buy and sell conditions. Conditions could be set in step 2. First, buy expression. Let's say we want to open buy if signal line crosses up 0 line. Here we go. B1 cross up B0. And also for sell. B1 cross down B0. Let's set fixed take profit and stop loss for the orders. Here, first, we set TP type on the fixed. Here, set fixed TP on the 20 pips, which means 200 points. And here, first, we set SL type on the fixed. And then, set fixed SL on the 20 pips, which means 200 points. Let's see the backtest results for first 6 months of 2019. Not bad. Yeah? But this is only for test, and please don't use this on your real account. Now, we know how to use custom indicator in our strategies. The ESP uses the default parameters of the custom indicator. To change them, write the new values after buffer number. Let's look at the ABC's parameters again. This indicator has 3 parameters which by default are set on the 12, 26 and close price. We can use different values in the ESP. Instead, let's use 9, 12 and open price. Notice that here, close price is 0 and open price is 1 and high price is 2 and low price is 3 and so on. So, for set on open price, we use value 1. Open the ESP's settings. Set indicator 1 like before. Here, ABC, buffer numbered which is 0, and 9, 12 and the last one is 1 which means open price. Here, the past parameters, and their order, must correspond with the declaration order of inputs of the custom indicator. Just be noticed that the ESP doesn't support string and text parameters. So, if your custom indicator uses text parameters, set them on 0. Also, for Boolean parameters, 1 means value is true and 0 means value is false. Before the end of this tutorial, let's mention some useful notes. Sometimes using custom indicators are a bit tricky. First of all, check the indicators folder and make sure source code also is there. Some indicators are repaint and unstable, and they continuously change the value. For these indicators, use Shift 1 rather than Shift 0. Because, Shift 1 is for one candle before current candle it is more stable. If you don't know exact buffer number, try different buffer numbers and check indicators panel to figure it out. Check Journal and Expert tabs to be sure that custom indicators are loaded successfully. Always check indicators panel to make sure values are correct and the ESP reads them correctly. Next tutorial is about using custom arrow indicators in the ESP, which will be very useful for almost strategies. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to ESP's channel, and also, if this video was useful, give us a thumbs up.